All right, YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Welcome to a November 23rd special. We're going over the Blitz promo, old-fashioned style here on my phone, only because I do not have my desktop computer at home. I am home for Thanksgiving break. Hope you all enjoy your Thanksgiving break. Hopefully you have a break if you're older and you have a job and whatever. And if you're a kid, college kid, high school, you should be on Thanksgiving break by now, hopefully. So enjoy the break. Enjoy the holiday season. Here we go. It's Blitz. So we're going over from top down, so best cards down. Michael Vick is coming out. Obviously, his stats are really great. The best part about this card is definitely the 94 speed. Like, it's just insane. Like, Legends Chem will have 95 speed. He goes on a lot of theme teams, not Raiders, thank God. And in general, he still goes on like at least 4 or 5 theme teams, and he really could have 96 speed in some teams. He will have 99 throw power, I believe, plus 4 throw power. I think it's either that or 98, 99, which is insane because of that legendary strat item for the passing one. His deep accuracy gets a plus 3, so it'll go all the way up to a 95. And then in general, play action and medium is kind of lower, but the speed makes up for it for sure. The only problem with this card is the abilities, and I want to get this very clear. I'm not going to complain about this card. It really is great. And I really didn't mind his card back in September when it came out, right? The only problem I have, though, is it's a very pocket passing year. And Slinger for 1 AP, like, it only speeds up the animation. So if you want to waste 1 AP just to make his throwing animation faster, do it, but it doesn't affect the velocity of the ball. To beat man coverage, you need to get that ball in there quick. You don't want to let the corners catch up to it. So fast break's also a waste. Fearless is really good for 2 AP, but then if you're going to pair that with pass lead elite, which is really good, but for 6 AP total, like, and you don't get that fast release. Like, Michael Vick's release is like, it's good. It's pretty good. But remember, you're not going to get that gunslinger release, and you're still spending 6 AP, which is half your AP, unless they update the AP limit. If they up the AP limit, then this is the best card in the game. Because if they up it to 2, so there'll be 14 AP total, then who cares if it's more 2 AP, right? What makes Aaron Rodgers and Jimmy Garoppolo, even McNair, 3 of the top 6 quarterbacks still, and Elway, of course, is they're able to get Fearless and set feet lead for very cheap. It's the velocity and it's the under pressure, because we're under pressure so much this year from man coverage blitzes. So the abilities is what makes it like, oh my God, like, do you want to spend 6 AP on that? You're going to have to probably still have 2 edge protectors, so that's already then 8. And then you only have 4 for your running back, receivers. Do you want Texas routes? On your running back, do you want your running back to be a great receiver? You kind of need that backfield master, right? So that's going to be then 10 after your edge protectors. So it's like, dude, I have no AP now for my receivers, and my receivers won't get open versus man coverage. So I don't know, dude. It's a really great card. I spent about 4.5 minutes going over this card, but it's really important. What are my thoughts on it? Well, it depends how much it is. I mean, if it's like over 1 million coins, like Aaron Rodgers for like 400K is just a steal at that point. Like, we'll see the price of this card. Definitely, we'll probably see a gameplay video on my channel about it. But at the end of the day, I just feel like, dude, like, Aaron Rodgers and Garoppolo are so good for like 400K for the abilities for 4 AP total, especially Rodgers with that release. And yeah, he has 94 speed, 95 plus on theme teams. But dude, we all know it's not a scrambling year. Like, come on now. Like, it's just what it is. Now, Steve Smith, really a huge fan of this card because he does get 2 AP route tech. So yeah, he is 5'10 or 5'11 or whatever. But like, you can have one small receiver on your team. I mean, I have Pitts 6'6", I have Moss 6'4", Carmichael 6'7". Like, you don't need every receiver 6'4 plus, dude. So I have Cooper Kupp 6'1 or whatever. So Cooper Kupp might get replaced with this card or whatever for that 2 AP route tech or whatever. So 94 speed is just really powerful with great stats. Going to have great player traits, Legends Chem, of course. So at the end of the day, this card is going to be really, really good. And again, my favorite part about him is the 2 AP route tech for all routes he'll run, not just short routes. Night Train Lane is one of my top cards as well for that 0 AP pick artist and 2 AP acrobat. He also gets one other thing that's really good, but probably a deep out zone, whatever. But for me, I'm a huge fan of that 2 AP acro and no AP pick artist. I mean, you literally pair him with Casey Hayward. They both have free pick artist. Jeremy Chin has free pick artist. Like, the more free abilities you have, it frees up other abilities. Like, again, you can have now acros in the field and pick artists, which is huge. So Night Train Lane is just perfect. He has low play rec, 88. You have the legendary strat card. It's going to be +3 play rec. He's going to have a solid 91 play rec. So all 90s, great stats, Legends Chem. It's going to be a really great card, not to mention he's also like 6'1". So he's not a midget either. So huge fan of that card. I'm going to probably have him, Tariq Woolen, Mike Haynes, and then I'm definitely cutting Jalen Ramsey now for this card. The only question is, again, how much and how expensive will he be? Am I going to get him, or am I going to get Casey Hayward, right? I might try Casey Hayward for a rental card, because if he goes for like 400K, bro, it's pretty much a rental card. And plus, dude, 93 speed versus 94, like, it's not really the biggest difference. The only difference is really Night Train Lane, because they both have 0 AP pick artist. The only difference is Casey Hayward does not get Legends Chem, Night Train Lane does, and also Night Train Lane has 2 AP pick artist, or 2 AP acrobat. Casey Hayward has like 5. Montez Sweat, the biggest problem with this card, I don't think Mortality posted the abilities. His abilities suck. He doesn't get edge threat or double or nothing for discounts. So if you want to get edge threat or double or nothing, you have to pay full price for it. So that's a huge L. But he does get 1 AP under pressure, which is huge, and also a 1 AP something else. Like, he does get really good 1 AP abilities, but it's not like the meta abilities, which are the best. Which, again, I don't want to sit there and promote the meta, but let's be honest here. Edge threat, double or nothing, it's probably the move to get best pass rush. So the speed's great, whatever, but Aaron Donald, like Lawrence Taylor, dude, like, he's going to be my pass rusher, dude. Like, I'm not going to replace Lawrence Taylor because, first of all, he gets Legends Chem too. Montez doesn't. So Montez has dropped the last 2 Blitz promos. Like, it's really all speed and then no substance. But he is 6'6". He does have that 94 finesse move. Like, it is a really good card. It's kind of going back to the whole idea of Michael Vick. Love the card. It's definitely the best on paper. It's just the abilities just kind of ruin it, dude, from being like so great. Limited time, Jalen Waddle. It's not BND in the bottom right corner. It is a limited time. Same thing. It's the abilities. Like, he has short out elite, not short in. You need short in, not short out. He has short out for 0, but who cares? No one does short out routes or whatever. It's more like inside breaking routes versus man coverage. If it is outside cuts, it's more like deeper routes. I don't know, dude. It's a great card. It's just training variety packs are gone. There are no more training variety packs effective tonight. So if there's no training variety packs, are these players going for like 700K? Is this worth 700K? Probably not. I feel like it is a really great card, but the abilities just, there's nothing. I mean, 2 AP slot-o-matic is not that bad, kind of with the 2 AP route tech from Steve Smith. Again, it's a really good card. The abilities aren't that bad. I'm sure he has some outside apprentice or slot apprentice or whatever, but I don't really use those and all that stuff. But I'm sure he has some kind of apprentice that everyone uses and all that stuff. But still, dude, at the end of the day, like, it really just depends on his price, right? Anthony Barr, it's really, again, it's his archetype. I really love his stats, all that stuff, but again, keep in mind, not a lot of people have linebackers in the field. No Legends Chem, Cowboys, Vikings only pretty much. And those are decent teams though. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, you got to pay 1 AP. Like, why can't it be no AP lurker? It's 1 AP. So if it's 1 AP, that's 1 AP that's gone from your team, right? So Like, do you really want to pay just so he can jump high? Like, yeah, he is 6'5", but like, was Hendricks really that overpowered? I mean, he was good, Hendricks, but was he that great? I don't know, man. Like, you tell me. Like, honestly, how's the COD? Is he very swifty in his movement? This card could be one of the glitchiest, and then I'm the one that gets canceled here. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with my gut. Just really just a linebacker that EA wants to put in there just to change it up a little bit for different positions. The 93 is really OJ Howard. The biggest problem with him is the route running. The route running and the run block is just so bad. Like, yeah, he has 92 speed, which is top in the game, but dude, like, just go with Pitts. He's just so well-rounded. Randy Gregory, really good, but the block shed, the strength, the power move is just not there. Minkah Fitzpatrick is a must-cop. So I am getting Minkah Fitzpatrick for you guys and all that stuff. So Minkah Fitzpatrick's going to be huge on my team. 92 speed, 93 excel. I want to say Minkah is 6 foot, 6'1", so it's not like he's a midget or whatever. I think he's better than Brian Dawkins, really, to be honest. And it'll probably be cheaper for being 93 and all that stuff. So really, really good card. He'll have 97 zone coverage, which is huge. Low man coverage, but I don't call it man coverage. And in general, this is a really good card to replace. Not Jeremy Chin. I think Chin's a little bit better because he's 6'3" and he has no AP pick artist. Minkah Fitzpatrick has 1 AP pick artist and maybe he has 0. I think it's 1 though. It's 1 AP pick artist, 1 AP deep out zone KO for sure. And in general, like, he'll probably replace Ed Reed maybe. Like, we'll see. Okay, maybe Jeremy Chin will now be my user. We'll see. Okay. Breece Hall, it's again, like, this is the motto for this promo. It's the abilities. I love how he has great stats, whatever, but remember, don't be fooled. It's an ability-based game. And, like, if you want to have fun, fine, have fun, get him, whatever. But remember, it is still an ability-based game. And if you want your best chance of winning the game online, you want to have the best abilities. And at the end of the day, Breece Hall, with the elusive back archetype, he doesn't get that backfield master or even, or what's it called, the running back route tree or whatever. Like, he doesn't get the Texas route, the angle route. He does not get, better catching. He gets like elusive. He gets like, the jukey ones, right? Like, he gets more of the running abilities, not the receiving abilities. And versus man coverage, what's your best chance to beat man coverage? Tight ends and running backs. So at the end of the day, 93 speed's really good. 94 carrying is gorgeous. I love the 93 COD and the catching and 6'1", 220. But here's what I don't like. I don't like how, he does not get that 2 AP or less backfield master or other discounts for receiving. Christian McCaffrey has 92 speed and in general still has great stats. I'll keep Christian McCaffrey. Also, McCaffrey is one of the best player traits in the game. Olave and Aruzier, just mid cards. 92 speed is pretty good, but the route running and others are just more mid. Kyle Hamilton being 6'4" is also a really good option above Brian Dawkins. So him and Minkah Fitzpatrick, they're like, this really could be a Palomalu replacement. So they're both 6'4", Palomalu, Kyle Hamilton. I'm not too sure what his, his abilities are, but depending on his price, he's pretty much a better Palomalu. That's what it comes down to. Barely better, but still better. So him and Palomalu are very, very interchangeable, 91 speed. Now, last one I'll go over here is Geno Smith. Here's the problem with Geno Smith, right? Really great card, all 90s, high speed. I love it. Field general. Best archetype in the game is field general, 100%. Here's the problem. You cannot do 2 abilities for discounts. If you're a 92 or less, you only get 1 discount ability. If you are a 93 or a 94, you get 2 slots for ability discounts. He is only able to get fearless or set feet lead discounted, not both. So you're going to be paying more than 4 or 5 AP for it when Aaron Rodgers gets it for 4 total, fearless and set feet lead, and Rodgers still has that glitchy animation throw. So I still think Aaron Rodgers is the move. But that's just me, old school pocket passer archetype. If you love to scramble around, Geno and Michael Vick is the move, or RG3. I really love Solomon Thomas because he gets 1 AP under pressure. 1 AP under pressure, if you're still running that kind of scheme with the under pressure and all that stuff, 88 speed, 91 excel, 90 finesse move, not really that 90 straight, not really that bad for 1 AP under pressure for cheap abilities. Give it a shot, right? Tyler Linderbaum. Creed Humphrey's way better. That's all I'm gonna go over. Okay. The last thing I'll say, let me refresh you if there's anything new here. So here are the player schedules, okay, for the patch and all that stuff. So going over the Blitz schedule, Michael Vick will drop at 8 o'clock. Night Train Lane, let's go. Tomorrow night, we have a lot of players. Barr, Waddle, Belton, Sweat, Smith. So going over who I want, tomorrow night's going to be a big stream because tomorrow night is going to be Minka, all the 94s, and then I also wanted to get maybe Kyle Hamilton or whatever. Let's go over the packs, store offers. Most feared, 93 heroes. Those are going to be cheaper, like everyone predicted. Pro Star, Team of the Week. Blitz Head Start, Blitz bundles. Okay, so that will go to the 24th. I don't know if they're going to post any other schedule and all that stuff, but that's what we have right now. Okay. Also, player solos. If you play your solos, you will be getting the choice between Jordan Davis or Brashad Perryman. These players just quick sell for 1,000 Blitz bucks, and then you can use those Blitz bucks for like Blitz packs. So it's really just free. So just make sure you do your solos, okay? What's my overall grade? It's my 9th year playing the game. Overall grade for Blitz is going to be, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be a B+. The reason why I say B+ is only because it's nothing against Michael Vick. It's so hard to beat Aaron Rodgers. Like, this is the #1 card that they want you to take your wallet out for, like spend money on. But Aaron Rodgers already has 4 AP, set feet lead, fearless, and the Slinger 1 release and all that stuff. All 90s, 78 speed, but it's fast enough for a pocket passer. So at the end of the day, like, Michael Vick is like the top 3 quarterback in the game with Elway and Rodgers. But at the end of the day, Rodgers is so good for so cheap now, $400K. It's so hard to replace him. And then the problem with Steve Smith is just he's 5'10". The problem with Montez Sweat is his abilities. Same with Waddle, and also he's not even that tall, Waddle. And then in general, Breece Hall's abilities too. Like, this promo is going to be more of, if I had to sum it up in one sentence, I would say great players, great ideas. I feel like it could have been executed better by EA Sports. And by executed, I really mean the abilities. Because if you're trying to make me spend money in the game, the players are great for stats, but remember, this ain't franchise. It's MUT. And you're lying to yourself if you would say it's not cheesy. It's a cheesy game. Abilities win it. Abilities create bailouts. You want bailouts in your game. If not, you will fucking lose. And I just feel like having the worst abilities is not good. Bye, guys. Take care. Peace.